And among the agencies that'll be hit hardest by a shutdown tomorrow is the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which could be forced to furlough more than half of its staff.
This comes during one of the deadliest flu seasons in recent years. Team 12's Nicole Zymek is in the Live Alert Center with what this means for all of us.
Yeah, well, Joe, the CDC, of course, tracks outbreaks, but more than half of its staff is expected to be furloughed, which means we might not know exactly how severe or deadly the flu is, which is especially troubling since flu cases here in Arizona are up more than 700% this year over last.
Everywhere. I have 3 grandchildren and they all go to different schools, so they're getting it from everywhere too.
This flu season is proving to be extra severe, even turning deadly. The Department of Health Services confirming 3 children have died of the flu in Maricopa County this year. According to the CDC's most recent flu report, as of the week of January 13th, more than 14,000 cases of the flu have been confirmed.
This shutdown was a political miscalculation of gargantuan proportions.
After a long weekend, the Senate returns tomorrow, the shutdown going into day 3. And one of the agencies most impacted, the CDC. According to a contingency plan released hours before the shutdown Friday night, half of the Department of Health and Human Services staff are expected to be furloughed. That includes people at the CDC who monitor outbreaks, which means flu reports could be published at a slower schedule. The government says during a shutdown, activities directly related to human life are supposed to continue, but there's debate on whether that always happens. After the 2013 shutdown, the CDC's director called what happened not safe. Government shutdown or not, there are other places to track the flu season, including the Sick Weather app.
Basically a Doppler radar for illnesses.
Dave Switzer is with the app Sick Weather. It tracks the flu, fevers, and other illnesses in your neighborhood in real time.
We have a patent pending algorithm that takes all of the information that people are putting out there because, there's tons of information on social media all the time. And what it does is, so it takes the information if somebody says they have a fever, then that we track that and we plot that where it's happening geographically.
Now here's the good news. According to both the app and the most recent flu report, it does look like the number of flu cases is starting to trend down. Rachel, Joe?